Skills, endorsements, and recommendations on LinkedIn. Well, these elements are crucial for enhancing your credibility, serving as a social proof, and strengthening your professional brand. In this comprehensive guide, we will explore how to effectively utilize these features to maximize your LinkedIn presence. Adding skills to your profile. Well, it's more about quality over quantity. LinkedIn allows you to add up to 50 skills to your profile, but it's important to focus on quality rather than quantity. Choose skills that accurately reflect your expertise and align closely with your professional brand. Let's see on LinkedIn where do we have the skills section. That's features, activities, experience, education, and here we have the 48 skills I have added to my profile. So show all 48 skills, and here are they. I have received endorsements on quite a few. So these are all the 48 skills, which is actually I never updated my LinkedIn profile, and which is why the previous ones, the newer ones, all of them are all added. So, but this is wrong. We need to focus on quality over quantity as we discussed. Select skills that showcase what you're best known for and aligns with your work you want to be doing. Consider which skills you want to be recognized for in your professional network. LinkedIn allows you to highlight your top 3 skills, which will be prominently displayed at the top of your skills section. Choose this carefully to give viewers an immediate understanding of your core competencies. Very easy to understand, but very difficult to implement. You can add hundreds of skills that you can think of. Choosing 3 that is very close to your core competency would be the most difficult exercise. But yeah, you have to do it. Choosing your top skills. So I have this for you to make things a bit easier for you. Identify your strengths. Ask yourself, what are you best known for? A great coder, a great digital marketer, the best social media marketing guy. What skill aligns most with your work you want to be doing? What skills do you want to be recognized for? Something that aligns with your expertise. For instance, if you are an AI specialist, the top 3 skills might be machine learning, natural language processing, and Python, or could be prompt engineering. Now, these skills reflect your core competencies and will help others understand where your expertise lies right at a glance of your profile. And you can always utilize AI tools for this. If you're struggling to decide which skills to add, use ChatGPT to help. Simply ask, what skills should I as an AI specialist highlight on LinkedIn? You'll receive suggestions like deep learning, data analysis, TensorFlow, and others. Select the ones that best aligns with your background. Now that you have understood skills, next we have is understanding endorsements. Once you've added skills to your profile, your connections can endorse you for them. Endorsements are a great way to build social proof. They show that people in your network recognize you for your skills. Endorsements enhance your credibility by providing validation from your professional network. People who have used your services, people who know you, they endorse you for what you are very good with. So they serve as a quick indicator for your expertise in specific areas. Skills with more endorsements are more likely to be noticed by profile visitors, including potential employers or clients. Now, this can increase your chances of being found for relevant opportunities. Building endorsements, direct approach. So, how do you build endorsements is a big question. So, number 1 is directly approaching people. Ask directly. Reach out to people you have worked with and ask them for endorsements. Be direct but polite. You could say something like, hey Zain, I'm working on enhancing my LinkedIn profile. Would you mind endorsing me for the skills we worked on together at ABC company? I would be happy to endorse you in return. You always give back something in return. You can personalize your request. So when asking for endorsements, make sure to personalize your request. Mention specific projects or experiences you shared with the person to jog their memory and make the request more meaningful. Offering to endorse others in return can increase the likelihood of receiving endorsements because nobody likes doing something for you until and unless they get something in return. It shows that you value mutual support and are willing to contribute to your network's growth as well. So you're not selfish and only thinking about yourself, but also for your network, whoever you are asking for endorsements. But there's an indirect approach to building endorsements as well. Another way to get endorsements is to give them first. Often people will reciprocate if you endorse them first. It's a simple way to show support and get endorsements in return. And when endorsing others, be genuine and only endorse for skills you can truly vouch for. This maintains the integrity of the endorsement system and your professional reputation. Regularly engage with your network by liking, commenting, and sharing posts. This increased visibility can lead to more profile views and potentially more endorsements. So these are the indirect ways how you can endorse or get endorsements basically. Now, before we go to using ChatGPT for endorsement requests, let's find out how we can endorse somebody else. Okay, I'll look for somebody like him. He is connected to me, commented on a post, show all 33 skills that he has, and now I can pick up the skills that I think is good and endorse him on that. Endorsed. So that's how you endorse others. Or you can simply send them a message like we just discussed. Drop them a message, hi Aska, and blah blah blah. So let's find out how do we use ChatGPT for endorsement requests. We craft your prompt first. Struggling to phrase your request? Let's use ChatGPT. For example, write a polite LinkedIn message asking for an endorsement for my skill in project management. ChatGPT can help craft a message that's warm, clear, and effective. It can provide you a template that you can then personalize. Take the generated message, add some personal touch, mention specific projects or experience you shared with the person you are asking for an endorsement. And that's how easy it is. I don't think I even need to go to the ChatGPT screen, but let's go. Let me write a short message asking for endorsement of my project management skills to my LinkedIn connections. Okay, and here it is. Hi, I hope you're doing well. I'm reaching out to ask if you can take a moment to endorse my project management skills on LinkedIn. Your support would mean a lot to me as I continue to develop my career in this area. Now, I can also add a line where I say that, okay, if you do that, I would do this in return for you, and that's how you use ChatGPT to craft a message for yourself. Next is recommendations. Now, endorsements are different, recommendations are very different. These are different from endorsements. They take more time, but they can carry significantly more weight. Endorsement is like going to the skill and simply clicking on that button like we just saw, but getting recommendations is not easy. Recommendations are written testimonials from people you have worked with, and they can make a huge difference in how potential employers or client perceive you. Unlike endorsements, recommendations provide detailed insights into your work ethic, skills, and professional relationships. They offer a narrative that can significantly enhance your profile. Recommendations from respected professionals in your field can greatly boost your credibility and make your profile stand out to potential employers or clients. Requesting recommendations, choosing the right people. But before that, let's jump onto my profile and look for the recommendations. I go to my profile. Do I have recommendations? Let's see, here it is. So I have received recommendations from Rui and Dustin. So I have received 3 recommendations. I have not given any recommendations. Are there any pending recommendations? Let's find out. Okay, so Kajal Kumari has requested for a recommendation. Hi Savan, could you write me a recommendation? Kamal Agarwala asked, Hi Savan, I'm sending this to ask you for a brief recommendation of my work that I can include in my LinkedIn profile. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks in advance for helping me out. Gaurav Santhalia asked for a recommendation. I'm sending this to ask you for a brief recommendation of my Neha Saraugi asked for a recommendation. Sarita Thenani asked for a recommendation. Rahul Rungta asked for one. Sumit Roy asked for one. Amit Kumar asked for one. Nikhil Khetan, Himanshu Khemka, Vikrant Kashyap, Surendra Dhanuka. So all of these people asked for different recommendations at different point of time, but I have never given them any recommendation yet. But yeah, that's how it looks like when you ask somebody for recommendations. And when I ask for a recommendation, I would click on receive, ask for a recommendation, search for people like Nisha Moore, continue, relationship, Nisha manager, senior Nisha, but you work with Nisha in the same group, you worked with you, mentor you, US students. So let's say you work with Nisha in the same group, co-founder at Evolve, and you can personalize your message right here and send it to Nisha. Nisha would be receiving this message asking for a recommendation. Now let's look at this. Choosing the right people who you are asking for recommendations. Select people who you think are going to give you recommendation. Do not waste your time asking recommendations from random people, because they are not going to waste their time writing a good long recommendation for you. So select people you have had strong personal, professional relationships with. Recommendations are powerful because they are authentic. Only ask people who have seen your work firsthand and genuinely appreciate your contributions. Aim to get recommendations from a variety of professional contacts, supervisors, colleagues, clients, or mentors. This provides a well-rounded view of your professional capabilities. While recommendations from long-term connections are valuable, also consider asking for recommendations from recent professional interactions to keep your profile current. Crafting effective recommendation requests. So be specific in your request. Let the person know what you would like them to focus on. Do not make it look like you are sending recommendation requests to hundreds of people and sending the same message to everyone. Keep it specific. Customize it for that specific person and then send. That increases the possibility of you getting the recommendation, because if you are not spending time in sending that request, they are not going to spend time in giving you a recommendation in return. Remind the person of specific projects or achievements you worked on together. This helps them write a more detailed and impactful recommendation. Offer reciprocation. In appropriate, offer to write a recommendation in return. This can increase the likelihood of receiving a positive response to your request. Sample recommendation request message. Start with a warm personal greeting to set your tone for the request. Like, hi John, I'm currently updating my LinkedIn profile and would be incredibly grateful if you could write a short recommendation for me. We worked together on the XYZ project, and I would love if you could mention my contributions to team leadership and project management. Let me know if you need any details. And with an offer to provide any additional information they might need to write the recommendation. Now that's how recommendations are going to work for you. Writing recommendations, dual branding. Reflect on both the parties. Writing recommendations is always a way to build your brand. When you write a recommendation for someone else, it reflects not only on them but also on you. A well-written, thoughtful recommendation shows that you are observant, articulate, and genuinely supportive of others. Showcase your insights. Use the opportunity to demonstrate your ability to recognize and articulate professional qualities. This can enhance your own reputation as a perceptive and supportive colleague. Build relationships. Writing thoughtful recommendations can strengthen your professional relationships and potentially lead to future opportunities or collaborations. Examples of a quality recommendation. Well, I had the pleasure of working with Megan Bowen on a high impact marketing campaign. Megan is exceptionally talented at campaign strategy, and her insights led to a 30% boost in engagement for our target audience. Beyond her technical skills, she brings positivity and dedication to her work every single day. So that's a great recommendation. Specific context, highlighting the skills and personal qualities, all of that in one small paragraph of recommendation. So that's how you write a recommendation. Now you can obviously use ChatGPT for writing recommendations with a prompt help me write a LinkedIn recommendation for a project manager who was great at team leadership and efficiency. ChatGPT will provide you a base you can personalize and make your own. It can help structure your thoughts and ensure you cover key points. Take the generated content, add personal touches and specific examples, and your unique voice to make the recommendation authentic and impactful. How recommendations appear on your profile. Recommendations appear at the bottom of your profile. The two most recent recommendations are highlighted prominently, while others require a viewer to click on some more. So somebody who is wanting to work with you, or your prospective employer who is looking to hire you, would want to read each and every recommendation that you have received. To maximize your profile's impact, try to get a few recent recommendations so your profile appears up to date. So make sure that the recommendations that you have received are not something that you received 5 years back or 7 years back. Make sure that you always keep getting recommendations from your students and so on. You can your recommendations use the platform of source functionality without clicking on more. So like example, these are recommendations that I have. I go back and click on edit. I can click on now. Turn them on or turn them off. And here it would be. Recommendations. Avoid overwhelming. You don't want to ask for 10 recommendations all at once. That come across as insincere and might make people wonder if you're trying too hard to inflate your profile. So make sure the recommendation requests are genuine, that the recommendations received are genuine. Instead, aim to get recommendations consistently over time. I recommend trying to give and get a couple of recommendations every few months. Consider asking for recommendation after completing significant projects or reaching important milestones in your career. So maybe you just completed a year and you just got a promotion. So that's the time when you can ask your senior manager to give you a recommendation. The importance of building trust. Building up your skills, endorsements, and recommendation sections is all about building trust and demonstrating value. These aren't just parts of your profile to fill out, they are the social proof that you can deliver what you say you can. Well curated skills, numerous endorsements, and thoughtful recommendations all contribute to enhancing your credibility on the platform. These elements provide validation from your professional network, offering potential employers or clients assurance of your capabilities. Taking the time for profile development. Take the time to add skills thoughtfully, seek endorsements from colleagues and request and write quality recommendations. Regularly review and update your skills, seek new endorsements and request recommendations as your career progresses. If you get stuck, remember you have tools like ChatGPT to help you craft that perfect message. Asking for a recommendation or writing a recommendation, whatever. So, let's talk about summarize all that we have learned. You can leverage ChatGPT for profile enhancements. Use ChatGPT to brainstorm relevant skills. Get help writing polite and effective messages for endorsements and recommendation requests. Use ChatGPT as a starting point for writing impactful recommendations. So, what is the power of a well-rounded profile? Comprehensive view, a profile with well-chosen skills, numerous endorsements, and thoughtful recommendations provides a comprehensive view of your professional abilities. These elements can improve your profile's visibility in LinkedIn searches, potentially leading to more opportunities. And together, these sections tell a cohesive story about your professional journey and expertise. Balancing quality, and we already discussed this. Leveraging your enhanced profile. Use your enhanced profile to stand out in job searches and attract recruiter attention. Leverage your skills and recommendations to connect with professionals in your field. And for entrepreneurs or consultants, use your profile to showcase expertise and attract potential clients. Measuring profile impact by profile views, connection requests, and engagements that you are getting on your posts. Looking ahead, some accomplishments and interests. In our next lesson, we will focus on the accomplishments and interests section. These are often overlooked but can be very effective in rounding out your profile. It explores how the sections complement the skills, endorsements, and recommendation sections to create a comprehensive professional narrative. Stay tuned and keep building the powerful LinkedIn profile. And do not forget to share with me the before and after section, the skill, the endorsements, and the recommendation sections, the before and the after screenshots of your profile on the community or in the assignment sections, and I would be glad to review them and give my comments. Until then, have a great and a wonderful day. Bye bye.